Alright, here is the ban list. Let's react and subscribe. So first of all, Forbidden, Fiendsmith Lacrima. Really? So you've decided to nuke the engine already? Like, I mean, you can still make Disarray, I guess. But not having the option for Lacrima. Oh, this also makes your deck way worse into Perillia. Because previously, if you got like Molchumid, you could always like Lacrima into Caesar Pass. That is now gone. Then also Apo got banned. So this is something we all saw coming. That's good. Then we see Calamity getting banned. This is also very good. And finally, we see Beatrice getting banned. Now, my biggest concern here is where is everything else? What could you have possibly hit on the limits and semi-limits to actually fix this format? I don't think there's anything. Hot take? I don't know. We'll see. But I think this is a weak list just from seeing this. There had to be so much more to fix this fucking dog shit format. All right, limited. Eva. Okay, so this helps out. Drytron and all of that stuff. Sure, I guess. Snake Eye Ash limit. Alright, we already saw in OCG that that's nowhere near enough. Limit, Snake Eyes Poplar. Alright, now you have a proper Garnet in your deck, but we know this is nowhere near enough. Then, the two Gimmick Puppet cards. Okay, as far as I'm aware, they can still FTK, it's just harder. Fine, whatever. Branded Fusion. A genuine hit to Branded, but not actually fixing the toxic part. You just made it more weak to hand traps and also less consistent. Then, opening of the Spirit Gates. Okay, so you made Yubel dies more to Droll, I guess? Or they just play a very slightly small package of this. Maybe it's like 1 Dark Beckoning, 1 Gate. No, 2 Dark Beckoning, 1 Gates or something. I guess. Pot of Prosperity. Okay. Sangan Summoning. Alright. That's a start, you know. Fuck Tenpai. That grass looks greener. Okay. So, see, here's the thing. This list is garbage. So far, like, we can all be hyped that they know what they're supposed to be hitting, but like, nah. Snake Eyes is still fucking insane right here. First of all, especially with the new Azamina cards coming. You've weakened Yubel slightly, but this is still just like an FTK style combo deck that has a lot of non-engine space. You've weakened Tenpai slightly, but that deck is still just gonna be this random bullshit menace with Shifter. And okay, now you give me this one card that makes my silly pile deck more fun. Alright, so I can play 3 Thrust and use it going second. This is just like Colossus. This is like last list was dog shit, garbage, awful. And then they were like, oh, but you like to cope on piles, right? Here's Colossus back, hee hee haha. So you had a couple people happy with Colossus and then a bunch of people going, oh, this is kind of toxic that it's back, but it will probably not do anything. That grass, just like that. It's supposed to make me happy, or players like me happy that, whoa, grass is back. Trying to hide the fact that they once again did not hit what was supposed to be hit. They have once again made a list that is garbage, that is meaningless, that completely keeps the status quo. You've kept all the problems. Skill drain to 1. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next flood. There's plenty. There's power filter, there's deck lockdown, there's that thing that counts and then negates. So you fixed nothing. You've made the best deck, still the best deck, just less consistent. You've made the second best deck, or maybe the best deck now by slightly and slightly less consistent. You've made Tenpai slightly less consistent, and you have not actually addressed anything. Yeah, Apo is gone, sure. Beatrice is gone, sure. Do you really think that Snake Eyes is not able to still make a board? Do you really think they're not gonna end on Rabbit IP with a Disarray or something like that, while still playing around Nib by putting the IP like in the back row? Or maybe somehow you even still make a Volzar Lars? I don't know, I have to think about it, obviously. But like, this doesn't fix anything. Even though Apo and Beatrice had to be banned at minimum, there had to be so much more on this list that went completely unaddressed. Alright, so then next up, semi-limited, all the Dragon Rulers, sure. Luna Light, sure. Thunder Dragon Colossus, sure. Ib, sure, whatever. Then finally, unlimited. Armageddon Knight, cute. Red Rose Dragon without Baron, whatever. Magispectre Unicorn Kirin, whatever. Plush Fire, whatever. Ancient Fairy Dragon, whatever. Denglong, whatever. Time Seal, whatever. This whole list is not enough. It is maddening to me that you made everyone wait for this for so long, while everyone knows this format is awful, and it's just such a weak list. And don't get me wrong, I knew this would happen, because like, we have all put so much faith into this list fixing Yu-Gi-Oh, when the only thing that could actually genuinely do that is a nuke. And a list with only 4 forbidden cards is not a nuke list. This is just bad. End of story. Maybe Snake Eye is best deck, maybe Yubel is best deck. like, maybe an Tenpai is probably in place 2 or 3. Nothing changed. Welcome to hell.